Welcome back to the Grow Your Daycare podcast. I am your host, Christina Rizakos, and today we're going to be diving into a topic that stresses many childcare providers out: social media marketing. Okay, so social media can feel overwhelming, but it's also one of the best ways to connect with your community, with families that live close to you, and to really grow your childcare business. Okay, and by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to write a simple, engaging post that actually works. Okay, so let's discuss a little bit why social media matters for childcare providers. Number one, that's where parents are hanging out. Let's face it, most people are scrolling throughout the day. So social media helps you meet families where they are already spending time, which is amazing, okay? It builds trust and it showcases what makes your childcare center unique. And it also provides a low-cost way, and most of the time a free way if you're not paying for ads, to market your business effectively, which is amazing. So let's go through a simple step-by-step guide I put together that's going to help you kind of guide you in writing the perfect post for your specific childcare business, okay? First thing I want you to do is take a piece of paper out and start with your goal. Like, why are you writing this specific post? Okay, so every post needs to have a purpose. And if you're trying to, for example, kind of wing it every time you're trying to come up with something to post on social media, you're probably finding it extremely difficult to keep it creative and to keep it on point, because you don't have a plan in place. Okay, so the first thing you got to think about is your goal. What is the end goal? What is the purpose of this post? Are you trying to engage with families? Are you trying to attract new ones? What is it that you're trying to do? Okay, so here's a quick example. A post about an upcoming tour should have a clear goal of encouraging signups, right? So if your goal really is to make sure everyone that's following you on social media knows that you have, I don't know, an open house coming up or some type of special event that's focused on getting more people in the door and enrolling more kids, you should have a clear call to action, a strong hook, and it has to speak to that mom or dad in your community that is actively seeking childcare. Versus if you're just trying to get people to notice you or to engage with your content, you can ask a simple, this or that question just to start more conversations that way. Okay, so it's very, very different. Okay. You want to hook your audience with a catchy opening line. 90% of your battle is really getting someone to stop the scroll and to actually read or watch the video, okay? This is true for any type of business, whether you're, running a small in-home, a small center, a marketing agency, whether you're investing in ads. The hook is one of those things that you really have to get right, okay? Because that's what's going to make advertising and getting parents to notice your daycare so much easier, and it really has to speak out to them, okay? Example, did you know playtime boosts brain development? Or take a peek at our magical learning spaces, right? So these are all specific hooks that are going to engage parents in specific and different ways, right? So the first one, did you know playtime boosts brain development? That's really for someone that is interested in learning about early learning, and they want to know that, it's not just a babysitting service, that you're actually focusing on different things. Whereas if someone's kind of curious about your center looks like, or what the environment looks like, your facility. So the second hook, so take a peek at our magical learning spaces, is completely different, because if they're interested and if they've been following you for a while and they're on the fence, this is a great way for them to kind of stop the scroll and to take action, okay? Use specific, simple, and authentic language. Don't try to sound like someone that you are not. Parents, they connect more with, obviously, authenticity, as do most people. So you really need to speak kind of their language and speak directly to their concerns. Kind of like how you're speaking to, a close friend, for example, and you're not really putting yourself in that position of being a salesperson, which is exactly what you are, but you can kind of tweak your messaging and your language to attract more parents without kind of putting them off with strong salesy, words. Add a strong call to action to every single post, okay? So this is kind of like, what do I do next? If I like this, what do I do next? Do I message you for details? Do I comment below? Do I share this post? Do I tag a friend? What do I do next, okay? And obviously, visuals. Visuals are extremely important. I know that a lot of you don't have time to go on Canva and create graphics, but it's just so important for you to have that visual aspect in every one of your posts, whether that's a photo, a graphic you created, a simple text with some color in the background, or even better, a video. Okay, it's really important that you add that in every one of your posts. It's just engagement is better. It stops the scroll faster, and it really does showcase what you're actually doing in your program. Well, the fun activities, that the kids are happy, and also that, your center or your home daycare is welcoming. It's really set up in a way to encourage, the kids to have fun, to get stimulated, but you're actually welcoming new people to come and explore it, okay? So some common mistakes to avoid. I want you to stop overthinking your posts and really just focus on progress versus perfection, okay? You don't want to be ignoring your audience's needs. Obviously, you're writing and you're creating these posts for them, so you want to make sure that you tailor the content to what they care about. So health, safety, education, parenting tips, wellness posts. These are all great pillars of content that you can begin creating posts around that moms and dads are actually interested in reading or learning more about, okay? And posting inconsistently. This can definitely hurt you. This is one of the biggest marketing mistakes that I see a lot of members inside our memberships do, is really not being consistent with their posting once in a while, once a month, whenever they remember, whenever they have something to say, or even worse, just thinking that you don't have to post just because your center or your home daycare is fully booked, okay? So regular posts build trust and they keep you top of mind, meaning they'll keep you in the feed of local families. Here are some tools if you're struggling with, graphics. Maybe you're not someone that's tech savvy or you're not a graphic designer. No worries. We live in a time and age where we have so many amazing tools that we can use to better our content and to make it stand out. So things like Canva, they have simple professional templates you can use. You can swap out their branding for yours. Very simple. And they do offer free accounts. And if you want to upgrade, I think it's like $15 a month and you have access to a ton more templates to use, videos and things like that. If you want to make your life easier, consider pre-scheduling your posts. So logging into your Meta suites and, maybe getting a 1 or 2 days in your month where you're going to be creating content, and then scheduling everything out beforehand, and obviously making sure that you're tracking your insights, your data, to find the best times to post, and also the type of content that actually works for your business. So there you have it, you guys. Simple social media tricks that you can try to increase the chance that someone actually reads and engages with your posts. We do have a school community where we actually write complete marketing content strategies and we text it to our clients every single morning. I'll put the link in the show notes if you want to check those out. There's daily social media posts, graphics, reels, and we also have marketing training in there as well. So this is the best place for you to be if you are listening and you're thinking, I don't know how to do this by myself, Christina. I got you. Check out the show notes and I will see you next week. Bye for now.